Welcome to the Week Starter, where we set intentions for the upcoming week at Nova Vital and connect with our community. Now, the Week Starter ceremony, affectionately known as Tribal, was created as a response to our need to establish a strong community as the foundation of our recovery. Our addiction isolates us from others, and recovery is a process of reconnecting with others. The stronger the community, the better the chance for recovery, and there's some science behind that. Research indicates that people with strong social support networks are significantly more likely to achieve and maintain long-term sobriety, while isolation is one of the strongest predictors of relapse. So, for those graduating this week, congratulations. Think back to your first day here and notice how far you've come. The friends you've made, the support you've given and received. That's unity in action, so congratulations. And for those new to our community, welcome. You're not alone. This is a place where people help people. You won't find a group of people more loving than here at Nova Vital. And for those of you still sitting on the edges, hesitant, guarded, unsure, I invite you to take one step closer today and the rest of this week. The unity you find here may save your life. Now, before we turn back to our ceremony, let's look at the week ahead. Here's how it looks. Monday through Friday, you're going to be expected to attend group counseling from 9 a.m. to noon. Now, you're also required to attend mandatory lectures and lab, which is a unique recovery element that was designed by Nova Vital counselors as a tool to foster stronger community ties and teamwork. So it's a team building exercise that we do here. Now, your week may also include workshops like anger management, there's trauma, grief, yoga, recreational therapy, and for newcomers, there's an orientation. Every day of the week will have its own theme, but this week also has a theme.
Hope is what gets recovery started. Step 2 invites us to believe that a power greater than ourselves can restore us to sanity, and that's hope. Every amends, every inventory, every meeting is an act of hope that change is possible. Without hope, the steps feel impossible. We hope to believe that healing and growth are within reach. That's why we created the Hope Project, a set of creative assignments designed to help you build, express, and strengthen daily hope in your life. Completing the Hope Project will earn you a gold bracelet and help you phase up. You don't need to be a writer or an artist. You just need to be willing to explore what hope means to you and how it can guide your recovery. Option 1, visualizing hope. Create a vision board. Gather images, words, and symbols that represent hopes for your recovery, your dreams, and your future. Organize your board into sections such as hope for personal growth, sobriety, health, education, and spiritual growth. Hope for relationships, family, friends, support system. Hope for accomplishments, career, service, life goals. Hope for peace and fulfillment, emotional and spiritual well-being. Present your vision board to the group, explaining how each part reflects the hopes and the progress you believe is possible. Option 2, write your own meditation. In this exercise, you will create your own guided meditation script. Your script may be about acceptance, change, alignment, gratitude, getting in touch with nature, relieving stress, or increasing motivation. As you're in treatment, your meditation might be about spiritual attainment. Perhaps your meditation about changing negative beliefs into positive ones. What comes to mind? Share your meditation with the group and reflect on what you've learned about finding hope through daily spiritual practice. Option 3, hope in action. My SMART goals for recovery. Write 3 SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound goals. that reflect your hope for recovery. For each goal, list why this goals matter to your future, challenges you may face, strategies to stay hopeful when challenges arise. Share your SMART goals with the group, explaining how they give you something to work toward with hope. Option 4, tools of hope. My triggers and cravings toolbox. List 10 tools that help you stay hopeful when facing triggers or cravings. For each tool, write a short sentence explaining how it helps you stay focused on hope and recovery. Examples: calling someone for support, using mindfulness or meditation, doing something creative or active. Share your tools with the group, describing how you use them to keep hope alive even in difficult moments. Option 5, communicating with hope. Role play difficult conversation. Think of a conversation in your recovery that requires hope, courage, and honesty, like asking for help, setting boundaries, or apologizing. Write a script that includes expressing your needs and hope, being honest and direct, listening with empathy and understanding. Role play with a group member, then reflect with the group on how staying hopeful helped you have the conversation with courage and grace. Why hope matters. Hope is the seed of change. It's what keeps us moving forward, even when the road is hard. Choose the project that speaks to you. Take your time. Show us what hope looks like in your recovery. If you're unsure where to start, your counselor can help you choose a project on Monday, and then you can work with a friend in your small group. Now, back to Morgan.
All right, well, thank you. And hey, guys, don't freak out. Your counselor will help you choose your project on Monday if you're having difficulty, and you can always work on projects with a friend in your small group. Also, by the way, there is a 6th option, which we call potluck. That's a special project that your counselor assigns to you because you need to do some deep work in a particular area, or a project you want to do that you've gotten approval for from your counselor. This could be a who am I type of project, or a life story, or another assignment that fits with your treatment goals. So now it's time for the week starter ceremony, Tribal. A word from the wise before you begin. This ceremony was created at Nova Vital by clients who were sitting right where you are today. We asked them what they could do to make their community stronger, and their response was to create a weekly community meeting where the values of the community are affirmed, where new people are invited into the tribe, and where our graduating elders could share their wisdom with others. Because they wanted to welcome all spiritual approaches, and because your predecessor community wanted to emphasize the fact that they were a tribe, they chose a Native American theme, implementing ideas that foster connection. Now, the talking stick provides a powerful symbol of communication, something we can all use in our recovery. Now, the antlers, they represent the idea of new growth and our connection to nature. So your community leaders are the chief, the warrior, and the homan who work together to keep the tribe engaged, inspired, and imaginative. Now, the clients who worked on making this ceremony also wanted to include a formal graduation element. So at Tribal, we present the red bracelet with service written on it. Service is the highest achievement of humanity, and our service to others represents the key to recovery. And that is finding what you're meant to do in this world and making the world a better place by doing just that. And then, by the way, once we created the script for Tribal, a Native American blessed this ceremony to bring a source of sacred purpose to this place. So, this is a place that was created for you, for your healing, by people who are sitting in the same seats that you're sitting in right now, for you. Now, can you hear the drum beat? On behalf of the counselors, the nursing staff, the techs, and the administration of Nova Vital, we hope you have a wonderful week. So now, take it away, Chief.